Good afternoon, everyone. My name is CHANG YUXIN. This presentation is a methodology planning project. The title of research on the test experimental of the research and is suitable for the Korean music classroom module among 6 and 12 years old children in Xi'an Sunshine Happy Music Distribution. This is first one contact is one your introduction on this 6 data collection module. First one introduction. The Korean music as one the most improved music education system in the 20th century was proposed by the Korean Hungarian composer and music actor. It's called in the importance of the National Music Central, the use of singing as the main teaching method and the system music reading training allow to collect students' musical literacy and adaptability. With the aggressive advancement of the global music education reform, the Korean music practiced by its impress on the music fundamentals, personnel, its rise, and the central information has been reintroduced into music teaching practice in verbal computers. This is one background. This Korean is the method is many countries around the world. The most advanced teaching method have been through music, however, in private have not been through outlet. These two experimental application by Chinese students is used in child vocal teaching and middle school level and above. This way is the operation of the recent data. Through the music introduction class testing, students will be able to experiment with rhythm and tempo. They are suitable for the core music class model. This is a popular statement. Is the limit of competition. The Korean teaching music has not yet been named in music institution in Xi'an Shanxi race of the China. This is because the predominant music teaching model is still traditional. This is research focus. This is music experience class in cooperation with the experimental Korean music teaching method, which enables in children to integrate into the Korean teaching model through the use of Korean guitars. Get children to learn it through the research music pattern. This way is the competitive race. The cabin musical's gender race is using research to flow and time flow to write it in Korean musical. This is a purpose of studies. Its one is impact. Its first research on Korean is the experimental first step to students' musical reference in 3 class. The school is Korean soul and year try teaching experiments. Children will be able to experience a non-musical system. Model 1. Through is the students and children's skills, free of musical scores and musical performance and abilities. 2 experimental tests and show that the research pattern is suitable for the teaching mode of music class for students. Its 2 activities the implementation everywhere in different teaching environments, such as the regular school and the specialized schools, compared with other teaching methods like decoder and off. Specific advantage and the implementation of the particular teaching method. The 3 is the team quiz. A Korean teaching method team quiz approach 1 math training sitting and singing, 2 and a dashboard training and singing year training, 3 is the training in the reading and noting musical, and comprehensive musical literacy. This is one for research question. It's like conducive experiment on children's skin patterns, we can direct the reserve and the tempo of the game to see of the 下一题，
下面请晚安。
This is by research questions. One by could you experiment on children's gaming patterns? We can determine the reserve and tempo of the game to see if they like Korean music. It's true, Korean music and off method with the different check models is when other music teaching methods such as the decoring method are interacted in the storage. 3 for students of different age groups. What are the differences in the improvement of their music practice, performance, and the practice abilities after have received Korean teaching methods? Is one different age groups is corresponding simple and basic methods. By seeing simple with to the result, children can experience is clubbing music. Clubbing music can better help children their musical through is reserve and bat. Turned by playing new instrumental and interested in learning music. It's true due to their different teaching methods. Korean enables the children to experience Korean music through listening. It's why the other two methods are different. In terms of music, clubbing might like to better music teaching. As 3 different age groups corresponding simple and basic methods. By seeing simple result of the result, children can experience clubbing music by better help children learn music through result and that. 3 by learning new instrumental and interest in learning music. This is systematic of study. This format study is the prominent in the introductory in research of teaching method. Korean 3 is combined with the children pencil outfit connective sets and can reveal its love of music learning. These 2 international is promote cultural music and exchange. Start the experiments of Korean teaching both in the different central context and their focus of internationalization and the French and the integration of the elements of music selection. This 3 is holistic. It promotes aesthetic education and all-around development. This is the development of the study. This subject is through experimental and testing meant to find out how many of the 50 and 100 students in the such heavy musical institute perform the Korean music teaching lesson. Prefer such happy music in China. This is the through for work and based on the core principles of the Korean teaching method. This context is a research on the test experimental of result and best suitable for the Korean music classroom model among 6 The 12 years old children instead such have musical institution. It's time from 2001 to 2025. This is some of China Yuan. Its quality teaching is used to test the level of the poverty among children aged 6 to 12 as a heavy subject and the institution. Experimental and study conference and promotes the new music education method. This is a two-lecture window. This is the introduction. The Korean music teaching method as the global info national music education system has grown since development and in early is the 20th stage. Research and fact in one is the conversation of the music in Korean music classrooms, advocate teaching and practice testing of research, and these are key to meet three teaching outcomes and enhancing students' musical literacy. By reading literature, we can really understand the development grant and the skills and future direction is the teaching and teaching and moving towards better living. This is 21 research in the teaching of the Korean teaching method community. Is reading the list of Korean music research method of children aged 6 and 12 years old to test words context. Based on the test result, the students will walk into institution for music lessons. With each group consists of 10 people, is totaling 100 students. The purpose was to test the text to which children like the Korean music teaching method. So, music research based games such as the second-person club test and start feed and Korean gestures were incorporated to help children's intelligence in the research base. By arousing the children's interest, the cool development of need for Korean music teaching through the experimental rights and game competitions. Children could experience the fun of the Korean music more and develop a liking for Korean teaching. This is a key point of Korean test of children's resistant ability of musical introduction. Is the one balance between specificity and the reserve flexibility. Test children's ability to mastery is not tempo, such for 2 and 3 by keeping a constant back. It's opposite if the range of the large behind the beat. These two interpretation of the mid part is simply collaboration. For 6-old children is 8 years above. Introduce simple two-part simultaneously advanced composition is by listening to their research with the concerning others, which is the foundation of Korean multi-party training. It's free in the music game. 2 tigers where children stop their hand and clap their hand to follow the teachers. Then in the musical research to test on the Korean and tendency of the emulation and the learning together and the finding as in their level of the inquiries and the excision. This is the music education environment children to go to the bed and understand research. It's complex research on from left and language. It's collect the earliest reason when children come into contact with comes from language and body movements. This fall in the earliest stage of education, research teaching with familiar children's songs and nurseries and everyday experiences and mentories and building a breast in the research with specific life experiences, allowing children to practice the research in a natural school. Through games such as the research relay and the research impersonation show, its children can consolidate the research patterns. three research methodology is natural most effective student study. This is a research methodology discipline. This affects 6-8 years old selection of the search subjects. The subject have the music interest in Xi'an. Select 15 to 100 students who have been learning music for more than 6 months. It is those who perform well in music rhythm and tempo well in class and one group. Is one who with poor rhythm and tempo well class as another group. This is 100 people 9 and 6 years old. Experimental group, each group consists of 10 individuals. The group by age 6 and 8 years old with 50 individuals in each group, and 9 and 12 years old with 15 individuals in each group. Group is received in rotation with the traditional research teaching method, and the writer this practitioner is the same as the rules of the experimental group. This is a switch to experimental discipline. Experimental discipline for rhythm and video teaching Polite music model is one experimental tape and the interpretation for the experiment group, and Polite music young group is 6-8 years old. The T and other rhythm named the music combined with clap and the stopping practice, writing and starting rhythm with the nursery rhythm such as the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and has the repetition through the rhythm shown down its speed. It's older from the 9-12 years old. Introduce a smooth and note rhythm named the training used to parse them. It comes such as taki and ta in foundation to practice of communication, and incorporate layers of the folk dance rhythm. In the introduction is the ground of the traditional model. The intervention mainly concerns the experimental speed, depth, strength, and weakness and effects. Responded by practicing with the mental learn. The practice with the remote through reading music, scores, and interpreting precision music without incorporating body movements of the singer songs. It's called the experimental. This three in-depth report is the development available in the experimental and two type as the comfortable and teaching very fast. It's one teaching method. Experimental group and applying rhythm and teaching method body movement rhythm meaning the implementation of rhythm and music and both group in traditional teaching music through exploration, tempo, and breaks with the mental note. It's really a musical course. The two difficulties of the teaching contact is one younger is around 6 and 8 years old. It's basically rhythm and Pender's character is a note. And the singer gets the 4th and the 4th grade attempt singer choose. It's singing group 9 and 12 years old. Complete the research Pender's selection doctrine. This dependent variables is dependent variables in Polite music rhythm and the big teaching experimental. The dependent variables and the integral used to match the teaching effectiveness, including is one rhythm ability and a race rate of rhythm disorientation, as well as the rate of rhythm rating and rules and rhythm performance.
Your title. Explain this, a research on past experiment of medium suitable for Condell. So you are the one that going to conduct the Condell classroom. You teach.
6-12 years.
You teach Condell. You teach them.
Is the result.
You don't teach. You know what the meaning of teach.
Yes.
Okay. This research, you teach, yes or not?
Yes. Teach research.
And you teach or not?
Okay.
Do you know what's the meaning of teach?
Yes.
What's the meaning of teach?
Yes.
What's the meaning of teach? Do you know what's the meaning of meaning? Meaning is ease. What's the meaning of teach? What is teach? You teach down or not? Yes. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. All right. So this is an experiment. I think you need to revise your Bible. It's kind of playing with the words, the structure. Things are quite Can we try look back to your problem statement? So the slide of problem statement. Okay, this one. What is the last one? Common techniques. What is COVID music? COVID, who is COVID? COVID is 全球. COVID should be one of the name, right? COVID. I want to ask, who is COVID? Who? You know who? Okay. You know COVID music? The thing that you mentioned there, COVID music. 你只给我看 COVID music 在哪里 ？Okay, what is that? COVID is a name. Yeah, it seems like we did not standardize. We do not standardize. It should be called down. Then why is it COVID? That should be called down, right? Yeah, so you shouldn't change the word. And you even change, see, look at the research focus. Second one, who is Kovan? Kovan gesture, who's Kovan? You pick to me, 只给我看 who is Kovan? Kovan gesture. So you have three names. What are you actually looking at? You're looking at Cordell, or Kovan, or Kovin. You should only standardize to Cordell. I don't know who is Kovan, who is Kovin. Did you purposely not standardizing it? Okay, I'll explain to you after this. I will. Okay, my last question will be: you mentioned about a lot in your literature review. Literature review. You keep telling me that Cordell can help on rhythm. Then already the answer why you have to conduct this research. Why?
How to research, student research,
Now translate to me in Chinese. What's my question? What I asked. Yeah, but in the is literature review. You already say that Cornell can help reader. We know already. So why you still have to conduct the research? Why you still have to do it?
因为就是成都和哪里的节奏的关系。
Yeah, but people already know. We already know it will improve. So why you still have to conduct?
因为现在他们还没有接触到相关的常识，就是实验因素。
But all the 实验 say good can use already. Then why you want to conduct?